Creepy Rudy on his mountain top, that's somehow basement, Below the tiny Timmy, dread screamers make whelming gust waves, blowing themselves to their graves. Well, you can tell me who you think did it better. I think this makes the first cover of a Flesh and Blood cover of a cover song. Had to do it. Um, oh, all right. So, welcome to this preview episode of Steel First Speaks. I think I'm doing this preview thing right. So obviously I have a card to show you. That's not a bait. I'm just messing around with it a little bit while people are really excited and the hype is real. I'm really excited about my card for several reasons. And I know I've been dropping hints about what it is all week. So hopefully the reveal will be somewhat interesting, especially given the context of other cards we've seen recently. I have to record this video on Tuesday, so if there has been massive reveals that tie into this card, I may not be able to talk about them, but I have seen one big card today that does synergize with it, so that's going to be really exciting. So there's been a bit of speculation on various channels as to what my spoiler is. Obviously, I posted some cat emojis that got quite strong reactions. I also posted a cat ASMR video and quite a few pictures of my dog as well, which I think was quite funny, which I'll explain in just a second. But first, I want to take these off, but I do have to get another prop. So right, so let's just put this on. Kudos to you if you've guessed what my spoiler is yet. If you haven't, well, you know, there's still plenty of time to catch up. So now I'm wearing a cat mask. What do cats and dogs have in common? So some people did speculate that my spoiler was a shapeshifter. That's an interesting guess, based on the things I've been putting out. But let's talk more about my old family dogs. This is the last dog my family had. Cute, gorgeous dog. We had him in the west of Ireland. He was running on beaches and all this sort of stuff. And a few people tried to guess, you know, is it about teaching old dogs new tricks? Is it a dog ally card, something like that? And really, the clue was in the name. And if you've watched my channel a lot, you'll know that, well, probably won't. This is something I've mentioned 2 or 3 times over the years, is that my dog's name was Benji. And that, of course, was the big hint tied into that for my serious listeners who would have got a hint that Benji was, in fact, the spoiler. So my card is linked somewhat to Benji. And I will show it to you guys in a second. So the mode I have chosen for my spoiler, I sat down with my good friend at Fiendel's Library to play some games with these cards and try and use what we currently have available to get the cards off. Now, unfortunately, and I'm not going to play through all the games because I think that would be a bit disappointing, but I'll just fast forward you to several points where I almost played the card, and I'll tell you that it took me 3 turns to get the card off, even with Benji's ability, because I was playing into Guardian, who has all this armor, and the first hint I'll give you is that my card, you can see it right here, is a ninja headpiece. My card requires me to hit with an attack action. Now, I was playing Benji with the hope of hitting with a small ninja attack action that would hopefully draw me the card that I needed. So the one time in this first game, which I lost very handily, I came very close to triggering this. You'll see the cards I had in my hand. Also, this is Trip's spoiler, which he should have already put up on Fiendel's Library. I won't tell you what it does. Please go and look at his channel for footage and things like that. Yeah, but also, and you've got all the 2-block equipment as well.
Yeah, it does help.
Yeah, Benji is a bit of a problem against that. Well, there we go. Accurate reflection of the power level of my spoiler. Which is it's just really interesting, but it's not, you know, necessarily.
I mean, if you don't play it, it would be a great video for my channel because I won't even reveal your spoiler.
It's kind of commentary. I mean, I recorded a 10-minute thing where I just talk about my dog and tell people about the spoiler.
Yeah.
Because I've been posting photos of my dog on my YouTube community bit all week, and it is relevant to spoiler because my dog's name is Benji. But well, he was. Yeah. I'm going to give this go again, and then I'm going to play out the Rushing River for one.
Yeah. Just gonna throw the second half of the Creative Fist at it.
Okay.
The old,
Cool.
what, Matt?
And then I'll Flood of Force.
Four, go again, right?
Yep. Well, no, it's one go again. I have to take the top card of my deck.
Mm-hmm.
If it has combo, it gets +3 go again. So actually, it just comes in for one.
If Rushing River was last.
Yeah. Then you get to reveal if it's a card with combo, then it gets the bonus.
Oh.
So it's still a 0 for 1 unless you hit a combo off the top.
But you did hit a combo, didn't you?
I did,
Yes, it's coming for 4 now.
Yes.
Go again, which is pretty good.
But now you can block it from hand.
Yeah,
Because
I
of
will
timings.
Just block with a Blessing and a spell cap.
Yep. I am going to draw a card.
Yep, which gives me a Seismic Surge token.
That's
and
fine.
visibility.
But it means I hit you.
Does mean you hit me.
It's true. It's very
Take
good.
one. Go down to 16.
And then... See, this is the problem because the other Flood of Force is now in the discard pile. Otherwise, this would actually be
You could
perfect.
actually keep going.
Yeah, except I haven't filtered the non-combo cards out of my deck yet. But
Yeah.
because at this point, I would break the Breeze Rider
And
Boots,
just go.
use this, and just chuck out another Flood of Force and draw another card. You can see here I'm talking about two problems. The first is that although I've hit with this Flood of Force, the other one that I would theoretically search for, perhaps, is somehow in my discard pile. And I said I haven't yet filtered my deck, which means that Flood of Force isn't guaranteed to hit, even if I play it again. Then I play out some other cards and quickly lose because I'm on literally no health, and Valda is a beast in Blitz now. Then we moved on to game 2, at which point I still haven't revealed my spoiler card, which I think is a bit, it's a bit rude. But I'm getting closer. You can see my deck is running Crane's Flight. You can see it's running Soulbead Strike. It's running all the Crucible combo lines because I thought those would be the best to maximize this. I'm also running stuff like Promise of Plenty just to work with Benji and give me a free card draw. But here we go. I'm still miles behind on health. I'm playing a Torrent of Tempo. I have the combo in my hand. And then it gets fully blocked. And I can't do anything. So I finished game 2. Here we go. Lovely game 2. Dealing with this massive turn. Again, I'll let Trip talk about his own spoiler. But dealing with this massive turn. And we moved on to sort of game 3, where I had lost 5 health. And at this point, I stopped and I thought, wait a second, I need to change my deck to be a bit closer to Ira. And that's what I went and did. So I changed my deck. I made it a lot more defensive with the idea and the game plan of essentially blocking my way through my deck so that I could get rid of all the non-combo cards and make Flood of Force work. Why did I do all of this? Why was Flood of Force so important? I will show you in 1 second when I actually get the combo off in game 3, and then I can show you my spoiler. I have actually beat my combo, and it is actually together.
Yeah.
I have finished it together, so there's some optimism here.
It's gonna happen.
Maybe it will happen. Let's go lunging press.
Yeah.
Pitch. Sorry, Kodachi.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, take that, go down to 18, and then take that and go down to 17.
And then find center.
Yeah. Take that, go down to 15.
Cool. And then awesome.
Seems good.
And then I would draw a card from my Mask of Momentum.
Yeah.
Still. And finally, we come to the big reveal, the turn where I actually played the card.
I know it does, but cool. So the blessing stays around. So that goes there. here, and these go back at the bottom of the deck. And draw 3.
Kind of tempting. Anyway, it's fine. Let's go Kodachi.
Yep. I'll take that. Go down to 10.
And again.
Now I need to start thinking. So -1.
See, this is actually a point where
Hmm.
there is an option to try and do a little bit of
Of
something, but
something.
I wonder if it would, because I played the first one, it wouldn't trigger because it has to be played after itself.
Yeah.
But I could go and fetch a rush. And then I did actually decide to crack it and go and get a card. So my card is called Mask of the Pouncing Lynx, which I will put up fully in a second. It is a ninja headpiece, 2 defense, and it clearly says, you know, when you hit with a attack action card, doesn't have to be a ninja card, you can go and search your deck for a attack action card with 2 or less, banish it, and you may play it this turn. It's got 2 defense with Blade Break, and that is as quickly as I can summarize it. While the rite of passing on as ancestors from the bygone days of old, the New Year's springtime mists leads the 7 clans in a celebration of life anew. Don the mask of the pouncing lynx and cause some mischief. 'Tis the season for fun underneath the lazy sun, and I am obviously wearing my lynx mask as well, though it's a tiger, but let's not joke about that. And of course, the clue to how you can be many animals at once and why my dog and cat are related, it's not shapeshifters, it's that you can wear masks of lots of different types. Thank you very much. With that being said, I hope you've enjoyed this journey. Sorry if it took longer than some of you would have liked to reveal the card, but I do like to build up the suspense and sort of give you a bit of a fun thing that I was trying to do. And, you know, congrats to you if any of you guessed correctly. This is my card. I'm really excited about it. I'm hoping I'll get more excited about it as other cards come out. And obviously, I am currently of the opinion that we will start to see an adult Benji soon, either in this set or in a set that comes out soon, or another person from Benji's clan, the Sparrow clan, who has this ability to focus on 2 or less power attacks. It's an interesting direction for Ninja to go in, but obviously they are incredibly easy to block. So we're going to have to see how they go and how LSS chooses to develop that. Thanks for listening. As always, if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do. I've really enjoyed making this video. A bit more finesse and effort than I usually do. And, you know, I hope you enjoy this spoiler and, of course, the rest of the spoiler season. I'm super hyped for Everfest. I can't wait.